Hello there, gamers and grand gamers. This is Grand Amy Gamer. And if you're new to the channel, if this is the first time you've checked in, and it might be because we're starting a new video game series here, I am an older gamer, grandma lady that loves to play video games and give commentary while I play. If you are a current subscriber, I just want to say a huge thank you for being there to watch my videos and subscribing to the channel and becoming part of my family, my video game family. It's great to have you, and I love seeing all your comments. And if you're new, please consider subscribing. Or even just, if you don't want to subscribe, just check in when you can. Check in on the games, and you might enjoy them. Get away from the craziness of life, which is 2020 right now. This is going to be a little different than what I have typically done. I typically just do a game walkthrough with commentary, but this game I've played before. I played it right after it came out, and as you can see by the title, it's The Last of Us 2. And I played it right after it came out, and then I saw all these commentaries on YouTube and Facebook, and people that just took sides and got angry and either picking Abby's side or Ellie's side, or hating one or the other, or I don't know. Typically most people really couldn't stand Abby, and I had even heard that Abby's, the character, the person that played Abby's voice, the voice actor, had threats on her life. And it's just like such a terrible thing that you would be part of a video game and have that happen. People are so just intensely involved in this game. So I decided I wanted to do a commentary on The Last of Us 2 that would include my thoughts on people doing what they did, whether it was right or wrong. I mean, a lot of times I'm not going to know, but I just want you to sort of hear my thoughts on it and then comment with your thoughts on it. I don't want things to become hostile. I hope I don't lose any subscribers doing this. Maybe I'll gain some. That would be cool. But really, let's just talk through the decisions that were made by the characters in the game, honestly. And the place where I'm coming from is that old golden rule: do unto others as you would have others do unto you. I sort of paraphrase that down to put myself in their shoes and what would I do in that situation. So I'm looking at it from that angle, and I've decided to go with the new game plus so that I have all the stuff I got when I played the first time, my weapons and skills and that sort of thing. And I've also turned on all the cheats that I could turn on, which are pretty cool, I think. I think some of them, I haven't really played with them yet, but how they're described, they'll be pretty good. And I've also picked just like super easy. I'm picking the super easiest because I don't really want to struggle through the game. I just want to talk about what's happening and why some decisions were made and how I feel about them. And let's go on from there. Let's see where it takes us. But once again, welcome to all of you. And here we go with a brand new series, The Last of Us 2 Plus. So, of course, Grand Amy Gamer always goes to the easiest, so we're going to go very light. I better put on my other glasses, though, because I can't see the screen that well with those ones. I have like 3 different pairs of glasses. One is for computer, one is just for every day when you're out, and one is for TV. So I keep them all pretty close. All right, so I don't know. I'll just leave all these the way they are. I think I want to go down here in the tutorial mess. I haven't played this in a while, so I'm just going to go minimal tutorial. Auto weapon swap is on. Of course, I don't want permadeath, so alright. So let's just start. Oops. On. Start. New game plus. Selected very light. Challenge level can be at any changed at any time in options. I actually started my video game channel with a video from the first time I played The Last of Us 2. And I just did one episode, and it was Abby in the ground zero at the hospital. Super scary part. And if you watch my gaming history video, you'll learn a little more about that. I won't get into it here, but this is how I actually started my channel. But we're going to do the whole game this time. And I'll try to be quiet during the important parts.
I don't know what happened. I was supposed to take her to the Fireflies and walk away. You go halfway across the country with someone. She needed her immunity to mean something. Maybe I was starting to buy into that old cure business. Maybe I just wanted to do right by her. And then we made it. You found the Firefly. Because of her, they were actually going to make a cure. The only catch, it would kill her. Sweet Jesus.
Doctor?
What are you doing? I won't let you take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
Jesus Christ, Joel. What do you do? I saved her.
So let's pause right there, guys, because I did want this to be, and this is important, I wanted this to be part of our discussion. Ellie's on the table, sedated. They're going to do the surgery. I don't think Ellie knew that it would kill her. From the first game, I really feel like Ellie thought they were going to do a surgery and she was going to be alive after that. Tell me if you think I'm wrong and why you think I'm wrong. So in a way, the doctors deceived her a little bit, I think. She thought that whatever they would do, they could get certain tissue from her body that would help them create a cure, but I really don't think she thought that was it. She was going to die. So first of all, Ellie didn't make a decision to die right there, I don't think. And then Joel comes in to save her. He's already shot all the guys out in the hallway, all the guards, the Fireflies that were protecting the operating room, and so he's killed a lot of people already. And in a video game, we kill people. We understand. I kill people all the time in video games. They're video game characters. It's not a big deal. But he walks in, and the doctor, who is Abby's father, he's a single parent of Abby. She doesn't have a mom. He's trying to think, okay, how are we going to save humanity here and stop this virus? Here's the way to do it. We've got to do something. And he holds up basically a scalpel to stop Joel from taking Ellie. And Joel chooses at that moment to kill him, to shoot him and kill him, to save Ellie. Could he have done it a different way? Could he have just, knocked him out or done something that wouldn't have killed this doctor? But past is the past. He killed the doctor and he saved Ellie. And so that decision was made. Was it the right decision? Was it the wrong decision? Could he have done it differently? These are the things you need to think about, or that I've had to think about. If it were my daughter, and I really feel like Joel felt like Ellie was his daughter in a way, he was that close to her, what would you have done? And I think I definitely would have saved her. I'm not sure about killing the doctor, but if I had to, I guess I would have. I don't know. Comment below. Let's have a discussion about it. If you're really into this game and you have thoughts about it, get them down there. Get them in that comment section and we can discuss it. And don't get me wrong, I might say some things about Joel, but I love Joel. I really do. I think he's a great, great, great character. All right, let's get back.
Come on, baby girl. I got you. I got you.
Cover the exit. Don't let him get away.
Goddamn. That's so. That's a lot. What does Ellie know? I told her they just ran some tests. I told her her immunity meant nothing.
And she believed you?
I didn't say otherwise.
We should head back.
So Joel told Ellie that she was not able to save the world, and Ellie went through a lot to get to the Fireflies. With Joel, she went through a heck of a lot to get there. It felt like her life meant something, and was really disappointed that, per Joel, she couldn't make a difference. But I still don't think she thought she was going to die. Sure is a beautiful game. You just mix the music and the game design. It's just really a fantastic, well done game. Look at that saddle. Look at the detail.
Come on.
The
It's okay.
horses,
Go.
just really
go.
something.
You sure?
About what we were talking about earlier. I can't say I'd have done different. I'll take it to the grave if I have to.
I'll see you later, Tom. Hello? Ellie?
Jesus. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I tried knocking, but
Hey,
hey,
what's up, Joel?
just checking in. Folks are, talking about how impressed they are with you and how well you're helping out.
It's good.
Yeah. Tommy and I went out riding the other day, and he told me a joke, and I thought about you. It's oh shoot, I forgot it. Something about a clock. How do you?
Joel, it's pretty late and I gotta get up in a few hours.
Yeah. I know. I'm gonna get out of your hair. Just I want to show you something. Just give me 1 second.
What's this?
Some folks call this thing here a guitar.
Funny.
That was
You want to hear something?
Gamer Pup. If you heard that little growly noise.
Okay. Promise me that you won't laugh.
I won't laugh. I won't.
Try trusting you. If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself. Everything I have found here, I've not found by myself. Try and sometimes you'll succeed to make this man of me. All my stolen missing parts I've no need for any more. As I believe, and I believe as I can see our future days, days of you and me. There you go.
Well, that didn't suck.
I'll take what I can get. She's yours.
No. No. I don't know the first thing
I
about
promised
this.
that I'd teach you how to play.
You did.
So what do you say, tomorrow night? First lesson?
Deal.
Okay. Okay.
Do you remember the joke?
What is the downside to eating a clock? It's time consuming.
That's so dumb.
Yeah. Good night, kiddo.
All right, so we're 4 years into the future. Ellie's gone from a young girl to a young woman.
Morning.
Sorry, I totally overslept. Just give me a minute and I'll get dressed.
I heard you had quite a night after I left.
She kissed me. It was just Dina being Dina. She didn't mean anything by it.
I was talking about your fight with Seth. Wait. You kissed Dina?
Oh. I thought this...
We're broken up 1 week and you make a move on my girl?
No. She was probably just trying to make you jealous. I would never... Fuck, this is so...
I'm messing with you, man. I don't care. Get dressed.
You're the worst.
It's kind of fucked up you did that.
Stuff together while we're late.
Smells fine.
Get my jacket. Get my gun. That's key. Get my journal in case I want to write about my life. Trusty backpack.
Here we go.
Do I have to go to the bathroom? If I just got up, I'd have to go to the bathroom. But she's okay. Anything else I need? My little mini house that I have all to myself. One more thing.
Hey, is Joel up?
My knife.
That sucks.
Yeah. Can't imagine they got much sleep. Definitely not as much as you.
Shut up. I was just about to get up. I was.
You got everything?
Yes.
Heads up. You're the talk of the town this morning.
Uh-oh.
What?
Let me see if I got this right. You kissed Dina,
She kissed me.
which triggered Seth to call you a not-so-nice word.
Yep.
I would say he didn't say lesbian. I'm thinking he said a bad, like, derogatory term.
It was a strange night, man.
Sounds exciting. Maria wants a word with you.
Where is she?
Diner.
Is this about Seth?
No clue.
Just tell her you never saw me.
Excuse me?
Oh, you opened the door, Ellie.
Hey, so... we're okay, right?
You and me? Yeah, of course. Dina and I are done.
I know. I was just... I don't want you to think...
I love the town.
Ellie.
Look at all the lights.
Cool. Promise.
People playing, throwing snowballs. The Copper Peak Inn. Look at this dog. I love dogs.
Hey, old timer.
Get to pet that dog.
Give you a good scratch.
Horses. Like an old westy kind of town. Sort of. What's this? Nubuck leather.
Oh, hi.
Gas for imports. Blacksmith. The Tipsy Bison. Jesse does not like opening the door for himself.
Want to grab some breakfast?
No.
No!
Where's Maria?
In the back.
Of course I want to grab some breakfast.
Excuse me.
Ellie, there you are. Come here. Seth's got something he wants to say to you.
I don't want to hear what that bigot has to say.
Not
Oh.
from me. Please.
Fine.
Seth. Seth, come here.
Hey. Look, last night I was drinking too much.
Sure.
I'm trying to say I'm sorry.
He's trying to say he's sorry.
Maria tells me that you and Dean are headed out. I made you some sandwiches.
Nothing says I'm sorry like a nice sandwich.
Your steak.
Steak?
Thank you, Seth.
Yeah, that's awesome. I forgive you, Seth.
Well, you be safe out there.
Yep.
I appreciate that.
What you got there?
Bigot sandwiches.
He said he was sorry.
They're yours.
You're giving up a sandwich?
It's fine.
Maybe Dina wants the
You walk it
sandwich.
Okay.
When you go out, I want you to trade off with Tommy and Joel. Those boys have been up for far too long.
Where do I meet
There was one Harry Potter
If you go
book
to the Northwest Lookout,
where
they're
Harry
scheduled to
Potter
arrive
was a
later
little
today.
jerk the
Watch
entire,
yourself.
pretty much halfway through the
It's gonna
book
affect
in the
every
movie.
Of course.
And I feel like Ellie is
I was
just a
gonna
little
check out the
bit
creek trails.
jerky
I'll
right
need someone
now.
else to cover it.
Forgive me for saying that,
Ellie,
but
you know the creek trails?
Not really.
Dina's done it a bunch. I'll have the two of them take it.
Well, that solves that. Ellie, can I talk to you for a sec?
again.
So,
Look, I don't know what's going on with you and Joel.
Maria,
Guy really cares about you. And I'm sure he didn't mean to.
we're fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sorry to pry.
Something's happening
Be
between Ellie and Joel.
Thanks.
A little
Yo,
dissent.
Dina, assignments.
Just give me a minute.
Throw any snowballs.
Get your girlfriend to the stables, please.
Hey, Dina. Can I talk to you?
Hey, guys! I'm tapping out. Come on! How long?
Hey. Hey. I just want to say sorry for running off last night.
Oh, it's okay. I totally get it. I felt bad.
Why?
Because I started the whole thing, and I shouldn't have kissed you in front of all of those people. And
No, you were drunk. It's fine.
well, still, I don't want you to think.
No, I'm not reading into it or anything. Just...
You know what I love about you? How you let me finish my sentences.
All right. Well, we should probably get going.
Ow!
What the
fuck? I'm not even playing! Because you're a chicken? You're a chicken!
I hate this kid so much.
You want to fuck him up?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I do.
You asked for it. You better run, you little shits. Oh, shit. Get to cover. Go, go. Oh, gotcha. We're on the board, suckers.
Eat that. Fuck yeah. I mean, frick. Don't tell your mom. Oh, you like that?
Oh, dang it.
Oh, I'm coming for you, Tiny. Oh, suck it.
Boom. Eat snow, you little shit.
Where are these little rapscallions? Oh, you jerk!
I'm that kid.
In your face.
Oh, that's Dina. We don't want to get Dina. Get these little rapscallions.
Ah, eat snow.
Oh,
I'm gonna
got
come
me.
over there and fight you, like for real. Ah. Ah, dang it. Your parents don't love you.
When's the last time you had a snowball fight? Comment below. Ah!
Where you live, Alex.
Crouch. Crouch is circle.
Oh, what a shot. Come on. We're winning. Ah, no fair. Eat it, shrimps. Hey. Hey.
How's it feel?
No. Get her. Help me. You'll never get away with this.
Get off of her, you monsters!
Ellie.
All right, we actually have some work to do.
Aw, man.
I guess I asked for that, huh? Yep. Let's go.
So, Jesse wants us to do the creek trails. He's gonna relieve Joel and Tommy.
Oh, that's nice he assigned us together. You're gonna like this route.
Morning, girls.
Morning.
Morning.
Hey, ladies. I'll bring him in.
Thank you.
This place is pretty phenomenal. It is. It's like an old west town. Dare I say the horses in this game are even more beautiful than the ones on RDR2? I just might say it. I think they are.
That's a good girl. Look who's here.
Thanks. Come on. Hey, Shimmer.
Ah, look who decided to join us.
Yeah.
One for you,
What am I supposed to do with this pea shooter?
and one for you. Open it up. Settle down, children. All right. You all know the drill. Run your routes, mark your logbooks, clear any infected you see. You run into anything you can't handle, you come back.
He seems kind of young to be giving
Just follow
orders.
All right. Get going.
Such a realism to this, like even just getting on the horse, just pretty amazing. The sounds. All right, let's switch gears here, gamers and grand gamers. We're switching gears. There she is. The infamous Abby. Bad dream.
What were you dreaming about?
Was I talking?
You're doing your teeth grinding thing.
Where have you been?
Grab your gear. I want to show you something.
What?
Trust me. Come on. This way.
So now we're playing as Abby. A lot of people hated this. A lot of people were insulted that they had to play as
Sure
Abby.
you don't want to do this when the sun's out? And it's warmer?
No. Can't wait.
And you don't want to just tell me?
You need to see it.
I myself liked it when I played the first time. I liked it because I was able to see things from 2 different perspectives. And I think it's important to look at things from different perspectives.
What are you doing wandering around out here by yourself?
Been restless.
You too?
Feel
Right
like
now
the
they're
farther
just
south
woman
we go,
and
the prettier
man.
it's gotten.
You want to keep going? Just drive all the way to Mexico?
I've thought about it.
You can see Manny's hometown.
Yeah, I don't see that living up to his stories somehow.
Yeah, no, probably not. You did all this in the dark?
Yes. Now come on.
I thought it said tutorial to minimal. I hope that is what it is set to. I can't be sure until we get... I mean, the first time you do things, they're going to give you that, you know, circle to crouch and
We keep going like this.
X to
we're gonna be tired
jump.
for today's trip.
Hopefully that's not going to be all the way through the
Is
game.
Mel okay? She seemed out of it these past few days.
She'll be fine.
You stop being weird, you're freaking me out.
I'm not being weird.
It's funny that they're calling them woman and man in the subtitles.
Careful jumping over these.
X is jump. I got my foot wet.
Breaking up with Mel?
What? No. You wish.
I've had my fill, thank you.
Okay,
Have to run to make it.
L1
If you can
and
do it, I
jump.
can do it.
Yeah, so you got to do L1. That is something I didn't remember really.
What is that?
You'll be fine.
It's too high.
Come on.
Sheep don't like heights. Look at that landscape. Holy crap, how beautiful. I live in Florida. I never get to see snow. I almost fell.
Eyes on me.
Abby.
Never get to see
Stop
snow
looking
anymore.
down.
The snow is very realistic in this game. I'm from Pennsylvania, and I have
We
experienced
have to go back this way?
lots of snow.
Consider it an opportunity to work on your fears.
How about I work my foot up your ass?
Abby. Stop.
Ah, so now they become Owen and Abby. All right, so they changed from woman and man to Owen and Abby.
Is it?
We made it.
Holy shit. It's a fucking city.
Yeah.
Have you told anyone else?
Wanted you to see it first. Saw an armed patrol go from town to an outpost over there. A few more outposts in between. They have electricity, guns. It's a lot of people.
We can figure it out.
Okay. Assuming he's in there, how do we get to him?
We can corner one of the patrols and get confirmation, and then, I don't know, maybe find a way to lure him out.
So basically, let's pause because this is important to know what they're talking about. And like I said, if you don't want any spoilers, then you know this is not the video series commentary that you want to watch, because we want to talk about the whole situation with Abby, Ellie, Joel, Abby's dad. So this is Abby, and this is the daughter of the doctor that Joel killed in order to save Ellie's life. She is older. She is obviously buffer, very strong. And she is out for vengeance. He killed her father, and she is going after Joel. So that you need to understand, that's what's happening here. They've been searching, and now they've come across this city in the wilderness with lights and people, and they're thinking, this is where Joel is, and how do we get him? How do we get him? And so when we look at Abby's character right now, she's pretty much pure vengeance. It's all that's on her mind. And that's, to me, that's not a good thing, but that's where she's at. All right, let's get back to it.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure they'll be happy to offer that information up.
Well, then we make them.
You hear yourself?
Okay, what do you want to do?
And she's spreading the vengeance. She wants everybody to help her in her desire to take down Joel, to risk their lives.
Oh. Okay.
It's not just that, though.
Should I say congrats?
When everyone else sees this, they're gonna want to turn back.
We can convince him, right?
All she's thinking about is vengeance. She doesn't care about their lives. She doesn't care that Mel's pregnant. She doesn't care.
I want you want, but not at any cost. Hey.
Don't.
See you back at the lodge.
So I want you guys to look at the evolution of these characters throughout the game. So we start with Abby, and she is just, like I said, pure vengeance. She doesn't care who gets hurt. She doesn't care what happens. She's gonna get Joel. So that's where she starts in this game.
Fuck.
And I assume when she says F it, that she means she's gonna do this herself.
I'll do the whole thing on my own.
Yeah, I'll just do it on my own. Okay, so we don't want to get killed in the process. Sometimes you gotta go up to go down. This looks like I definitely need to run. Yeah, so L1. Get down in here.
Look out. It's just a short hike.
Just a short hike. That's all. So circle to crouch and then hold circle to go down to crawl. Hold on, guys. Gamer Pup wants to go outside. Abby can just sit there for a second. Take a little break. Even super buff people need to take a little break. Do you want to go out, Gamer Pup? No? Crying to go out, but he doesn't want to go out. Okay. Hope she got a good break. And off we go. Stand her back up. Make it a little bit easier. Ooh! When's the last time you went sled riding, guys? Comment below. It's been quite a few years for me. She's not happy that Owen got...
Shit.
Oh, yuck.
You alive?
That's a no. I would say that's a no. That must mean we're going to have to do something. I want to see how these cheats work. It says one shot, it says every time you shoot somebody, they're going to die. You don't have to shoot them more than once. So let's see if that works. They all look pretty frozen to me. Zombie sickles. this is kind of weird. Oh! Gross. So gross. Come on, you know you're super buff, Abby. I guess I have to hold down. Yeah, yeah. That was one frozen lady. She's got the gun out. This is what's... Oh, crap! Somebody's not dead all the way. Okay, I got killed. Am I supposed to press X square repeatedly or hold down? Press square repeatedly. Okay, okay, thank you. Next, R1. Dodging with L1 can help you escape when you're surrounded. Press square to swing your melee weapon. Press up to equip a health kit and hold R2 to use. So up on the D-pad, R2 to use. I haven't played this in a while, guys, so. Stunned enemies can be grabbed with triangle and are vulnerable to square strike attacks. Okay. When you are low on health, press the middle pad to craft a health kit. Using a health kit takes time. Make sure you're in a safe place. Aim more accurately by crouching, or even more accurately by going prone. Hold triangle to help to grab all nearby items. This is a tutorial on everything. Pipe bombs bounce a little before exploding, so make sure you don't put it where you're gonna, right where you want it, sort of get it to bounce in there. Upgrading a melee weapon requires a pair of scissors, a blade, and binding. I wonder if they're gonna, because this is the plus, I wonder if they're gonna give me the melee weapons that I had, or I guess that's not till tell Ellie. A melee square strike is loud and may attract enemy attention. Press the middle thing to craft tools and weapons out of scavenged materials. Press or hold circle while clambering to an edge to change your stance. Okay, I think I understand that. Hold L1 to sprint. It's fast but loud. The momentum upgrade activates after you strike an enemy who is stunned or surprised. Your next melee attack within a short window will also be a strike. I don't know if I get that or not. Press L3 while aiming to hold your breath. Okay. You can craft something when you see this icon. The wrench. Press R2 when not aiming to reload. Press triangle to grab a surprised or stunned enemy. It's like a whole tutorial. Press triangle to grab a surprised or stunned enemy. Pipe bombs will land at an opponent's feet when quick thrown. Enemies are vulnerable to headshots, though some infected have protective fungal plates. Nothing like a good fungal plate for protection. Crafting items can save your life when you're low on ammo. Hold L2 to aim and press R2 to shoot. Okay, now we're getting to the really simple stuff. I'm repeatedly pressing square. L1 to dodge, melee, go. She made some noise. Yeah, I guess it's that one shot, one kill thing. I'm thinking that's my cheat. Do you have anything for me? Oh, I like this. This cheat is so sweet. Do you have anything for me?
My shoulder.
Hurts her shoulder. She hurt her shoulder. Let's get up in here. To equip a health kit. I don't know. Where is my health? I think my health is good right now. I'm not even gonna bother. Okay, my eyes have adjusted to the light. I see this tennis ball. We have one of those in our garage too. Why do they have a tennis ball hanging there, guys? Comment below if you know. Anything for me to take? This is one raggedy ass house. Got a little bit of bullets there. I love the realistic way, like that snow that's just pouring in there like that, and then the wind that's bringing in that light dusty snow. It's just amazing. So this whole house only had 3 bullets in it? Go prone. Have to climb through here.
This is a bad idea, Abby.
It looks like a bad idea, faux show. What were you doing under here, dude? You look like you're not even infected at all, but I guess you were. Because otherwise, why would you be just hiding out under a porch? We got to get out of here. More sled riding.
Okay. It's gotta be close.
She sounds unhappy, like she's infected. Hold R1 to listen. R1. R1. The other R, yeah. So she looks like she's the only one in there. Let's try to sneak attack. Shh, over in a minute. There you go. There you go. And you've got 4 bullets for me. Very nice. There's a lot of bathrooms in the apocalypse. I don't see any toilet paper though, so people could be right about the toilet paper thing. Alright, let's go downstairs. Oh my, he sees me. Yeah. Not only does it give me a one-shot kill, but it slows down everything and gives me time to aim. Gotta love that. 1 bullet. Whatever you have. 2 bullets. Another bathroom. No toilet paper. Look at this, guys. So maybe these people are onto something by just taking all the toilet paper from the Target shelves. Oh, something there. Little first aid situation. Little health. Just looking around to see if there's any good stuff around here. Here's some steps. Can we go out the door? No. Just punch it. American flag. Oh, missed a bullet. Where'd you go? One bullet. Okay. Another garage. Couple more bullets. Another hanging tennis ball.
Fuck, I'm so lost.
I am so lost, she says. Can you climb over here? Heck yeah. There's a car hanging there. Is that a path? Did they want me to use that path? No. We gotta go down. Down to the... Oh, we're gonna sneak up on him. Sneaky, sneaky, sneak, 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 sneak. Oh, we gotta grab him. We gotta grab him. And now we're gonna have to kill him. Stealth kill. Stealth kill. Nice and quiet. It's over within a minute, buddy. Okay, you're done. You're done. It's okay. Take your bullets. I don't know how many of these guys are out. Oh, there's another one. Can we stealth him? Oh, there's two. Oh, what the heck? Let's just shoot them. I love this. The slow-mo and the one-shot deal.
Please let that be it.
Please let that be it, she says.
No, there's
Take your bullets.
Where's the road?
Let's reload. Let's see if she has any bullets. No, I'm full of bullets, so I can't have any more. I obviously need to get super prone. Get under here. Okay. Now wait, isn't just this where we just came from? Yeah, this is just where we came from, right here. Giving me a couple of options there.
Horse tracks. Where's the patrol?
What direction are the horse tracks going in, I say?